the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to the Suns. Break since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021. The Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. We've got the captain, Carter, out there with Captain Clutch. Then there's the professor, and it's Money in at the center. The eraser passes to Wallace. Nice touch on the back shot. Wallace has got 7.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Carter outside. From the high post. Carter pulls it in.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Got it, and the Houston lead's been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Wallace.
And not the tightest D right there, and he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter.
Outside Carter, rebounded by the Hawks.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Carter against Wallace. Carter with a screen on Carter. 5 on the clock. Lets it go. No good. That would have tied it. And for Houston, their shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Atlanta making some changes. Ramirez, he's checked in for the eraser. And it's Goose in for Little General. Houston also making some changes. The Dude, he's checked in for Carter. Mr. Incredible comes in for the Professor. And it's Slim in for Captain Clutch. The captain passes to Money. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Pass to Goose. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Carter with the screen. To the paint. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
The first one falls. Atlanta making a switch here. Rodriguez is checked in, and a switch here also for Houston. Curry's checked in. Carter hits them both. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
To the inside. Here's Goose, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Curry. He's coming off a 16-point game against Phoenix.
Well, what helps that out a lot is he got to the free throw line, which was a real game changer. It slowed down the opposition's momentum and made them play to his team style.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Free throw good by Curry.
And more artwork from the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Curry making it look easy.
Silks checked in for the Hawks. Carter comes in for Wallace. The dude, he's checked in for the Rockets. Stephen Curry hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Rodriguez kicks to Carter. Over to the wing. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Curry against Rodriguez. Lets it go with the three. Another miss by Houston. Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Pass to Ramirez. Here's Silk, guarded by Curry. Here's Silk. It's rebounded by Houston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
So it's the Hawks now. The Rockets making the shot. The shot's good. 7 points for Skinny.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
1:33 left to play in the first half. Here's Silk, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. Number 5, the Hawks.
This was a good group of free throw shooters last year, something they really worked on in practice. And sometimes that's the coaches calling for it, and oftentimes the players doing it by themselves.
Shoot 2. First one falls for him. The Machine's checked in for Carter. Money's checked in for the Rockets. Shake and Bake comes in for the captain. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Here's Shake and Bake. Scoreless thus far. deciding where to go with it. Here's Mr. Incredible. And Ramirez pulls it down. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. It's deflected. Curry against Rodriguez. Tries the spin move. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
That's tough. Tough finish. Steph's not just a great shooter, but really great numbers through the years as being an elite finisher.
It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to a single point after the basket from Patrick. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. 29 seconds left in the first half. Curry can't get it to go.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Here's Rodriguez. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Outside Curry. Curry making it look so easy.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Houston Rockets. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, they came at you offensively. So what has to change for you defensively?
Well, a lot, obviously, with everybody on the floor. You know, they're capable of doing this, but we're not. It's just too easy.
Got to tighten things up as we go along. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
Taking a look at the Hawks, they've come up a little short of expectations. The talent is unquestioned, but their focus has been wavered. The consistency just hasn't been there. That said, I sure wouldn't want to meet them in the playoffs, though.
And we now take a look at the Houston Rockets and the close first half they've played.
I know my partner here appreciates the brute force, especially on the glass, right, Shaq? And they're in a good spot because of it.
They've shown great toughness, and they've been very quick to the ball. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Curry has been sensational.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
The Hawks trail by 4. Rodriguez out there with Goose. Then it's the Machine. Then there's Carter. And it's Ramirez in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Here's Rodriguez. It's rebounded by Houston. Money's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Ramirez passes to Carter. Here's Goose. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Goose has got his second basket of the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot, and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And it's the machine missing. Houston leading by 7. Here's Alvarez. Inside. Here's Money. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Money's got 6.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Break, a chance now to bring up a list of the best small forward rebounders in the second half of the season. Well, you look at the professor. He does a great job inside, one of the top rebounders in the league.
You know, the work they do on the boards is such a big part of all these players' game. I mean, they play much bigger than the grand majority of small forwards in our league.
Well, these are the 18-wheelers right here. Bigger and tougher. They are fearless when it comes to crashing the boards. And I'll tell you what, it really lightens the load on your bigs when you've got 2 rebounders like these guys at the small forward.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, improving dialogue between players and officials is a priority. The Commissioner Silver says, now with high-fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the high-stress environment. But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Kevin?
You know, the Commissioner's always looking ahead and looking at every area, which is great for the game. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Let's start getting loud and give a big welcome to your heart star.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Rebounded by the Hawks.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
First free throw is good. That one is no good. Rockets leading by 7. Here's Mr. Incredible. The Rockets with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Rodriguez outside. Atlanta again missing. The Rockets have gone 4-6 from the field since the start of the third. Curry passes to Alvarez. Here's Money. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 5. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Wallace is checked in for Atlanta. And he makes both free throws. And so it's Rodriguez with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 9 points. From deep three-point territory. Doesn't go that time.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
The Rockets with another miss. Atlanta has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Wallace outside. Here's Patrick. A three-pointer is right on target. The Machine's got 6 points.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
To the paint. Here's Money. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. He's got 8.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Patrick. Mr. Incredible pulls it in. Mr. Incredible's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Shake and Bake. Rebounded by the Hawks. Carter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Rodriguez in the post. Alvarez pulls it in.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Out to the right wing. Here's Rodriguez. Traps in the tray. Rodriguez has got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Hawks.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the three.
Pass to Mr. Incredible. And that one drops. And the Rockets lead by 7.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
From deep three-point land. That shot's off. He's made half and missed half of his 8 shots.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Pass to Shake and Bake. Here's Money, defended by Carter. 5 to shoot. Fires from the wing. And they get it back. And oh, here we go. Rodriguez has got the ball in the fast break chance. Wallace right side. Here's the machine, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Houston heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Taking a look at the Rockets, we've got Carter, the dude out there with the captain. Then there's Slim, and it's Mr. Incredible, and it's small forward. To the right side. Drills it from outside.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his 2nd 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
Ramirez can't get it to go.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Carter looking around. Silk passes to Goose. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Pass to Mr. Incredible. Back to Carter. Knocks it loose. It's taken away by Wallace. Here's Goose. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Houston?
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Rockets leading by 8. Pass to the captain. Here's the dude. Shoots from the elbow. Yep, that one goes.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want. The other, not so much.
Well, this team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. The Machines checked in for Cook, and the Rockets making a change here as well. Shake and Bake's checked in for Cook. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Rockets leading by 10. Here's the captain. Down low. And that one's good. The dude's got 4 points in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Wallace. Nailed from three-point land.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Now, team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. They get a hand on it. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets for the finish. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. That one good for two.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Timeout. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He has decided it's the right time to talk. comes in for Silk, and Rodriguez is subbed in for Wallace. The Rockets also changing it up. Money comes in for the dude, and Stephen Curry subbed in for the captain. Outside Curry. Pass to Alvarez. Here's Mr. Incredible. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Mr. Incredible's got the lead up to 13 now for the Rockets. And so it's Rodriguez with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Ramirez. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
At the line for your Hawks, Ramirez. One shot.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Now here's Curry. To the middle. Ball's knocked loose. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's a good effort from Curry, just jumping right into the key, not minding who's around and getting the call.
Shooter 2.
And he can't get the first one.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Rodriguez. And there's the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clearly a foul.
At the line for your Hawks, Rodriguez. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And he ends up making the second, and that brings them to within 10.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Here's Curry to the left wing. Here's shake and bake. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
The 19-foot shot, a nice shot by Rodriguez. Rodriguez has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Yeah, you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
.131 left in the game. Curry to the rim. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Curry's got the lead up to 13 now for the Rockets. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Rodriguez. And Curry pulls it down. Rockets leading by 13. Beyond the arc. No good, and he's missed half of his 14 field goal attempts.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Rockets.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year. And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Stephen Curry.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Banked in off the glass.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
So we see Houston taking the W here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave